Hello, Robert Lyon, Evergreen Tactics. All right, today we're going to be talking about how to make more money and work less. We're going to have some breakthroughs. All right, so stick around. Now, what I'm going to be explaining to some people might be like explaining what a lobster looks like to a blind person because it's just so not with what's popular right now and how people think. Okay. But first, I'm going to tell you a little story. So, I was in the military for many years, and when I was in the military, I really grew to embrace my work ethic. I learned how I could work, 12-hour days straight, 18-hour days. And then I went to Afghanistan. Military, I had a family, and I had to provide for them, but my only skills were blowing stuff up and shooting things. So I had to figure out a new place that I could work. And I went to the oil field. While I was in the oil field, I would work again 18-hour days. I would be 20 days on in North Dakota, negative 45 degrees, and then 10 days home. And I just would perpetually be working myself, and I loved my ability to work and to be someone who was always being productive. And I really got addicted to this. And then after I got out of the oil field, I never really wanted to work for anyone ever again. Okay, so I had a lot of things happening in the army and the oil field, and I was just like, I'm done. I'm going to make it on my own. And when I started working on my own, I found a job that I could, or not a job, but I found a task that I could do that I could listen to books and be working. And I read lots and lots and lots of books. I've read more books than anyone I really know. And what I really figured out, though, is that sometimes the reason that you're not where you want to be is because you're working too much. Okay, so let me explain. Sometimes you're not rich because you're too busy working. You're not growing because you're too busy working. Okay, so the way that you can actually make more money and work less is by automating, delegating, and eliminating. So automate, eliminate, and delegate. Now let's talk about the art of delegation. Okay? If you could grow a business without you doing all the work, and you could have someone who is highly skilled and highly good at that particular task that you're not good at, your business can rapidly grow, can 10x overnight. If you have all your systems automated and you're able to just think about the big picture to figure out what is the most impact you could have, instead of working in your business, you could be working on your business. All right. Just think how powerful the art of delegation is and how big you could grow if you just had other people on your side working in your business as a team. Okay? It's just exponential. So let's talk about impact, right? If you are the tip of the spear, all right, you got to be sharp, and then you can carry the rest of the spear with you. But you're not going to be able to be the tip of your spear if you cannot eliminate, delegate, and automate. And you can't do that also if you don't know where your time is best spent, where you could be experiencing great growth and impact and 10xing and living your best life. Instead, you're too busy at the back of the spear putting out fires and trying to figure out, where rent is going to come or whatever. So let's just do a experiment, okay, for the next couple days. Try to think about the day before what you could do tomorrow that would have the most impact on your life and the most momentum building aspect for your life. And then try and figure out how to automate, eliminate, and delegate everything else that you have to do tomorrow. And then do this every day. And then before you go to sleep, think about 3 things that you did well today. 3 things that you eliminated, delegated, or automated, or that you could eliminate, delegate, and automate. And then understand where your value truly is, what impact you could have on your life, what impact you could have on your bank account, on your bottom line, on your future. And then start to understand the process, the system, and the formulas that you are going to implement with the help of delegating and with the help of automation and eliminating. And then you can start to build an incredible life where you make more money and you work less. I'm sure we all have hobbies we'd rather be doing. I'm sure we all have, time with our family that we wish we could have more of. So if you can really start to realize what the most important task that you should be doing at any moment during your work hours, and then delegate the rest, then you're going to be able to create the business of your dreams and the ideal life. And it's not going to happen overnight, but if you start working at it, like we said, one step at a time every day, you're going to get where you want to go. So at Evergreen Tactics, we are masters of trying to help entrepreneurs automate, delegate, and eliminate. If you want to work with us, just give us a call. We do coaching and consulting for entrepreneurs and business owners that want to really learn how they can start automating, eliminating, and delegating. Now let's just talk about some of the things that you could start thinking about. All right, the first one is automating your business. And so it's 2020. You can automate your business in way more ways than you probably think possible. And you're not allowed to use the excuse of the tech heck, all right? Or you can find somebody who can automate your business for you. So there's just no more excuses for not automating as much as you can. Yes, it's more pain up front. Yes, it's unnatural territory for you probably, but the payoff is huge. Your time is the one aspect that you can never get more of. All right, you can get more money, you can get more employees, but you cannot get your time back. Learn how to automate, okay? And then let's talk about how to delegate things. All right, again, it's 2020. The internet is huge. You can have VAs in the Philippines doing tons of digital work for you at pennies on the dollar, and they'll be glad to have that job. All right, and then there's also people all over your community that are eager to have a job that they could do something and to be part of a team. And if you're growing and something is meaningful to you, it means it could be meaningful to others. And I know you think that probably hiring someone is too much of a headache, but not hiring someone is too long of a pain, too long of stress, too long of not being where you want to be. So you have the options. And if for whatever reason you hire someone and they're not up to par, that means you need to hire better people. That means you need to build a team of the best around you. You don't even have to be the person that knows how to do everything. If you hire people that are smarter than you, more ambitious than you, all you have to do is be the overseer of the chessboard. Think 15 moves ahead, and then take your team along for the ride. And they will appreciate you more than you know. And all you have to do is get out of your own way to have the dreams that you truly want and make it happen. And if you're afraid, all you have to do is just think of the absolute worst scenario that could happen from automating, eliminating, and delegating, and then just come to terms with, if the absolute worst happens, oh well, I'll be okay. I'll still be alive, and I'll learn from it. It'll be a learning experience. Now it's time for you to, again, make a list of everything that you think you could potentially automate, eliminate, or delegate into your business so that you can start making more money and working less. Okay? Because you're not going to have the impact or the breakthroughs that you want to have in your business if you're constantly just spinning your wheels and never making any progress, never getting any traction. All right? So sometimes you have to just take a step back, rearrange some things, and figure out exactly what it is that you do for your business that is the most important thing that you could be doing, and then figure out how you can hire people or fire things or just stop working with certain customers or automate everything. And the thing that I really am trying to strive to is to teach people how to actually build automated businesses, how to build a business once that makes you money for the long term. All right. And if you want to learn more about that, check out Evergreen Tactics and hit me up if you want some coaching or consulting. I would love to help you automate, eliminate, and delegate more things for your business because I specialize in taking overwhelmed or stuck entrepreneurs and finding their greatest assets and their greatest gifts and their greatest piece of productivity and then working with them so that they can break out of the rat race and become an extraordinary entrepreneur, an extraordinary business, an extraordinary member of the marketplace. That's my goal. Thank you very much. See you around. Check out the next one.